Welcome to the third in the series of video tutorials for Football Manager 2007 for the Xbox 360. Within this tutorial video, we will look at how to consider your tactics, looking at playing assets and philosophy, and look at how to establish a training regime. When considering your tactics, you should have a look at the makeup of your current squad. If you have a team with only 2 decent centre-backs, there's no point in establishing a defence based around more than 2 central defenders, as you simply don't have the personnel to cover these positions throughout the season. The same principles can be applied to attacking play as well, and if you have wingers who have poor crossing stats and speed, you cannot expect to put them in a side where you've got to get to the byline quickly and cross the ball to be successful. If you know your players and all their strengths and weaknesses, you'll be able to get the most out of them with the right tactics. To have a look at your team's attributes, simply press up or down on the directional pad on the squad screen. Of course, if you're managing a club with a lot of spending power and you really like the idea of a particular formation or strategy, you can easily delve into the transfer market and buy a player who fits the mould of your desired tactics. Otherwise, you'll have to go with what you've got until you have the funds available. When looking at players' attributes, there are certain key stats to look out for in different positions. For a goalkeeper, it's handling, reflexes, positioning, and command of area. For a fullback, it's tackling, stamina, and passing. For a central defender, tackling, heading, positioning, jumping, and composure. For a defensive midfielder, it's tackling, stamina, work rate, teamwork, and bravery. For a winger or an attacking winger, it's pace, crossing, dribbling, and acceleration. For an attacking midfielder, it's creativity, decisions, and passing. And for a striker, finishing, heading, and pace. If you can't afford players to play in your preferred formation, you can train those current members of your squad in the areas that need improving, and this is applicable in the training section. Go to the squad screen and select training using either the LB or RB buttons, and from here you'll have 4 options to view: senior players, senior coaches, youth players, and youth coaches. When selecting players, you will see every player either in the senior or youth teams, depending on which option was selected. You will begin with only general training and goalkeeping training options highlighted. To create an individual training schedule, simply press the Y button and select New from the resulting table. Here you can give a name to the schedule and decide on whether it will be used by the full-time players or the youth team. Highlight each option and calibrate it to your liking by moving the slider to your preferred position. Be careful though, the more areas you select and calibrate, the higher the overall meter will move. The higher the overall meter is, the more likely your players using the schedule will become injured or more injury prone during matches due to them being tired because of overtraining. Once you are satisfied with your schedule, you can start assigning the players you wish to use it. To do this, simply return to the Players option. All players should be either assigned to general or goalkeeping training. Highlight which player or players you wish to apply the new training schedule to, and then highlight the schedule next to their name, and press left or right on the analog stick to change to the newly created custom schedule. Once you're happy with your players' assignments, it's wise to double check that your coaches have been assigned to their strongest areas. To do this, go back to training and press either the LB or RB button and select one of the coaching options from the training menu. Here you will be shown a list of all the coaches and their attributes, as well as what areas they've been assigned. To change the coaches' assignments, press X to go to the assignment section at the bottom of the screen and press the A button to select or deselect each area you do not feel they are particularly strong in.